Welcome, Cancer, in this tarot reading for you for the upcoming month, for March. First of all, we're going to talk about your responsibilities, your career, finances, then your plans and possibilities. After that, we're going to move on to your friends and family, your loved ones, and to your love life, both if you're in a relationship or if you're single. We're going to close off with your health and possible setbacks and a good thing that comes your way. So let's dive right into the reading. And my dear Cancer, if you want to ask a question to the tarot cards, your question, you can do that. The first three of you who are subscribed to the channel, liked this video and watched it in full, may write down your question, one question, in the comment section, and I will answer it in the next 24 hours. But let's find out what the cards want to say about March, Cancer, for you. Okay, plans and possibilities. That's actually quite substantial. That's something. But let's not get ahead of ourselves and find out what will happen in your career and with your responsibilities, because work is a responsibility. There's no avoiding that. But we have the High Priestess here. We have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And my dear Cancer, I believe that this shows an opportunity as well, because the High Priestess shows something that is hidden, something that you do not expect right now. And this thing is going to happen throughout March. This is going to show up throughout the upcoming month, and it suggests something that you can do. Something that you can do, and you're going to be willing to do that. And this is okay. This is related to work. This can be, work as in a job, something that you do to get paid for. And then in that case, it's actually quite a good thing, because it means that it's a job opportunity, and a job opportunity that you would really like to grab onto, because the Three of Pentacles shows something that you would be willing to do, and you will be willing to do for a longer period of time. Yes, so that's perfect. This shows something good for people who are looking for a new job, who are looking for a way to earn money. But this can also mean a new project. So if you're retired and you do not work in any capacity, okay, bless you, my dear Cancer, but this would show then something that you're going to get involved in, something that you will be willing to put hours into and benefit from that in some way. This may be a project around your house. This may be something that you will do for the community or your loved ones, but still this is something rewarding, something that you will be happy to encounter and do. So, okay, that's not a bad start. My dear Cancer, if it comes to your financial situation, I may say that there isn't going to be anything that's going to surprise you, because we have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles in this context shows that you will have a budget, let's say, a budget for the upcoming month, and you're going to be perfectly in that budget by the end of the month. You're not going to exceed it in any capacity. Things are going to be quite predictable. And this has another meaning, a further meaning, let's call it like that, that it shows that if you have some financial plans throughout the upcoming month, you'll be able to fulfill them. You'll be able to do everything that you have planned for. And the Three of Cups shows, Cancer, that it's going to be rewarding, that you're going to be happy with that all in all, the month is going to go quite well, especially that we close off with the Nine of Wands. And okay, the Nine of Wands shows that maybe if your plans are to, win the lottery, it's not going to happen. But the Nine of Wands shows that this isn't going to be a month that is going to strain your finances. There are not going to be any major setbacks and any major, costs that you may encounter throughout the month. This was mostly covered by the King of Pentacles, but the cards want to highlight it apparently a little bit more. Then, Cancer. If it comes to your opportunities, this is actually a good thing. Plans and opportunities. Here we are going to talk about things that you want to do. Here are the things that you, in a way, need to do. But here are the things that you want to do. And the Two of Swords here show that maybe if it comes to a plan of yours, maybe you're not quite certain if it's going to kick off, if it's going to actually work throughout March. If you're going to be able to fulfill that plan. And the Nine of Cups with the Page of Cups shows that if you have that kind of plan, then it's going to go perfectly. The Two of Swords shows maybe that you're quite sure that this plan is going to happen, is going to be fulfilled in some way, but you don't know in what capacity. And I can say now, my dear Cancer, that is going to be in great capacity. The thing that it's going to go as you might wish for it to go. The Nine of Cups shows exactly that you would maybe wish for it to go like that in a certain way, and it's going to be exactly like that. So if you're planning a holiday, let's say, realistically you're thinking that, okay, it's going to be nice, it's going to be a time to rest and things like that, to relax. But the Nine of Cups with the Page of Cups shows another layer of that holiday that's going to be more exciting, that's going to encompass something that you would actually wish for. And if you do not have any plans, for March, those two cards show that you're going to stumble upon something. Something is going to happen. Something is going to come your way and it's going to excite you very much so. And you're going to be happy to do that. This is going to, in many cases, in many ways, help with your well-being. You're going to be feeling better after that. So yes, there's something to be waiting for. Let's find out what will happen to your friends and family and your relations with them. So we have the Death card, we have the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. That's great. Actually, that bodes well, I would say. And let's find out, my dear Cancer, also what's going to happen with your love life. And we have the Emperor. Okay, that's always a thing that's interesting. We have the Two of Swords and we have the Magician. All right, I was a little bit worried with the Two of Swords here, but the Magician shows that it's not in any case bad. My dear Cancer, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, maybe to the channel for more readings like this one. But Cancer, what is going to happen with your friends and family? People that you care for and people that care for you as well. And the Death card shows that there's going to be a change. There's going to be an occurrence. Something is going to happen to someone that is very close to you. But the Ace of Cups shows that, my dear Cancer, that this is going to be great. That this is news that you're waiting for. Yes? This is something that you may have been wishing for that person. So maybe you know that someone is trying to get pregnant. And you're going to get info, you're going to get to know that, yeah, they are pregnant, or they're expecting a baby. That's basically the same thing, but my dear Cancer, this may be something else. This may be that someone got a job after weeks of searching for it. Someone achieved something. And this wouldn't be that big of a deal. That would be a success and something that you would be happy to hear about, the Ace of Cups here. But the Death card shows that it's going to be a little bit more meaningful. It's going to be something that's going to change and affect their lives, and probably in a way also yours. And my dear Cancer, we have also the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is a card that's encompassing this part of the reading at least, and it shows that in all of your contacts and interactions with other people that you, as I said, care for and that care for you as well, you will not lack in any way. Everything is going to be great. People are going to be kind. People are going to be open, and there are not going to be any stressful situations or any arguments or anything like that. So a good month for your family, for your close ones, and for you as well, as we can see here. And if it comes to your love life, first of all, we are going to talk about this spread as for people who are in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, Cancer, this shows that you will think a lot about that person. The Emperor card shows your most important person, and in this context it means your partner. Either if it's a she or it's a he, it doesn't matter. The Emperor doesn't pick, is not picky in that regard. The Emperor shows the most important person in our lives, or maybe one of them. In this case, it's your partner, your loved one. And the Two of Swords shows that you will be worried about a certain thing. And this can be being worried about how they'll do in some capacity. Maybe they are worried about their situation at work because it's a little bit problematic at the moment. Or you'll be worried if things are good between you. Maybe you had a rough couple of weeks or a rough couple of days lately. Either way, the Magician shows that things are going to turn out, things are going to change very rapidly and change the situation, change it in this case for the better. Because if we have the Two of Swords and we are worried about something, then change in that regard, that will actually be also an energetic one, something that we hope for in this case, which is shown by the Magician. It basically tells us that things are going to turn out great. There is going to be some time that you're going to be worried. Maybe your anniversary is coming up and you're worried if your partner actually remembers about it in any way. And yes, he or she is going to remember about it, and things are going to turn out great, because the Magician shows change, but a change in the direction that we would like it for something to change, yes? And that's the thing that's going to happen. And my dear Cancer, if you are single and you're looking for that person, the Emperor shows that this person that can be one of your most important people in your life is there. is going to be there in March, and you're worried if you're going to meet him or her, and the Magician shows that yes, this is more than likely to happen, but there is one thing that you have to remember. You have to actively look for that person, because the Magician is a card of action, is a card of doing things. Not that things happen to us, but that we change our surroundings, we change our situation for the better, usually. We want for it to change for the better. So, my dear Cancer, if you're going to get out there and try to find someone, try to maybe use one of those apps or whatever, you're going to go on a date, but you're not certain if that date is going to kick off a new relationship, it's very, very possible that it will. My dear Cancer, let's find out what's going to happen with your energy and your health during this time. And we have the Queen of Wands. As an issue, the cards point out to the Queen of Swords, and we're going to talk about that briefly. The King of Cups is something that's going to be a good thing in your life, and the advice of the cards is the Empress. So, the Queen of Wands as piece of info about your health and energy. It's going to be good. You're going to have quite a lot of energy, positive energy, but the Queen of Wands points out to one specific way of making that energy even more energetic, even stronger, and your health better. If you have an idea, that you would know that you would do something that will help, will help with your health and your energy, go through with that idea, because it's going to give you exactly that. It's going to work. My dear Cancer, the Queen of Swords as an issue shows that there is going to be one responsibility throughout March that you're going to have to deal with, and it's going to be a little bit tiring, boring in a way, yeah? So maybe your current job that you're working at is going to be a little bit more tedious, because it's not going to mean that it's going to be hard or anything, or dangerous or whatever. The Queen of Swords shows that it's going to be tiring. It's going to be, as I said, a little bit more tedious, and you're going to have to deal with that. The King of Cups here, as a good thing that comes your way, is a great thing, because it shows, I will more than likely see this thing coming, that great thing, that moment that your partner is going to maybe surprise you in a way, because the King of Cups shows that a person in your life, an important person in your life, or in some cases a situation that you're in, is going to bring something that is going to make you feel good, that someone cares for you, someone wants you to be happy. And in most cases it's a person, as I said, your partner is an obvious person that we would talk here about, maybe a new partner in that capacity if you're single. But the King of Cups may also show something, an occurrence that is going to make you feel like that. And I would see this thing coming that's going to make you feel very, very well. And the Empress card, as a suggestion, as a piece of advice, this card shows that you shouldn't be fighting change. You shouldn't be fighting the fact that things evolve, that things change in some direction or another. Don't fight it. Just go through with it, and you're going to be just fine, Cancer. And I wish you exactly that for March, and I wish for you and for me maybe that we're going to see each other in the next one. Thank you. Bye.